What's up, boys?
Yeah. Well, also,
Yeah,
I know that you roll
sure.
around with a lot of people, so let them know too, because I mean, I don't know if anybody gets caught up for anything, you know what I mean? But if
Yeah.
they do, I guess that's easy sample size right there. I mean, I've told
Probably
some other people
anything
that I know.
criminal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. Now, I got a boy that went to jail the other day. He had 300 bud on him. 300 plus some fucking joints. And he got out. I gotta ask him the same thing. From what I gather, he talked his way out of it. And he's claiming up and down he didn't snitch or anything, but he said he's got some fucking
out to 300 fucking bud.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't really buy that shit. But in this city, I feel like these cops are scared to fucking put people away for big shit. So
Yeah.
I don't really know what the
Like
fuck's
at
going
least
on.
even get fucking raided or anything?
So far, nothing. He had some plan
I know-
concocted last night. I guess he was gonna. Let me tell you, the cops were gonna give him the bud back, to set up a sting operation to try to implicate this person he was putting the blame on, which was another cop. And I don't know if he went through with it because I went to bed. But he basically had this plan, like, yeah, I'm gonna get the bud, I'm gonna just throw it in the ocean, so they have no more evidence. I'm like, okay, they probably already have the evidence logged meticulously in their system. He's like claiming up and down, no, they totally don't. So it was funny. My lawyer called me last night and he's like, yeah, there's an investigative report on this guy. They have all the evidence and everything logged from top to bottom. I'm like,
I know who you're talking about because he talked to me about the same thing, and I'm actually holding a bunch of shit in case of a raid happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how it went for him last night. I gotta talk to him.
Sounds
Well,
like
last
if he
night-
doesn't do that, he might get raided.
Last night we just did a bunch of boosts, so nothing happened last night. And then but he was paranoid. He said, hey, can you hold on to this stuff for me for a few days, and then I'll come get it when everything settles down. He told me roughly along the same lines as you did, but just very high level. Saying basically, he said he got caught up. He was putting the blame on a cop, and he's just worried that they're gonna raid his stuff. So I actually have like most of his shit in my apartment right now.
Okay. Yeah, well, we got to follow up with that today and see what happens with it, because apparently the cops were all fucking acting like they had never found that much weed on someone before. So we'll see. You know, if they're catching people with that much and they're not putting charges on people, I mean, what does that mean for the future? I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Well, you got to think about it too, because if this guy's actually telling the truth about, like, I'm not saying necessarily making a deal, but maybe there's bigger fish to fry. I think that they're just letting go of the guppy, try to catch the whale. Catch my drift.
Yeah, well, the problem is I'm the fucking whale. So
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dumbass, I'm gonna be honest. We'll get into this now. I might as well just say, he gets caught, strange a bud, plus I think some joints on him in front of Stroke Masters, selling in front of cops. Which when we pulled into Stroke Master, I was there to talk to my boy Charles and some racers about some racing shit.
Yeah.
And so he fucks off and he just goes around the corner of the back of the building and selling drugs. But when we pulled up, there were like 5 cops just hanging out there, just chilling. So the fact that he had it in his mind to do that is already crazy to me. But so I fuck off. I leave because I'm gonna go get lined up for a race. I get a call from him. I'm in trouble. Come down here. I show up. He's already cuffed, and so nothing I can do. He then goes to jail, has his interrogation, whatever. But then texts me the dumbest shit you could ever text somebody, like when you're incarcerated on a level of that, Let me go into my text messages here. He says, might be the last time you hear from me. I'm not saying avoid to them, don't worry. And deleting my message history as well. I gave them quite the story. We'll give you a shout tomorrow. All is good. Bruh.
Wow.
What the fuck? And before that, there was nothing in our text message history that was anything more than just a couple boost, codes and stuff, and just some basic shit.
Petty shit. Yeah.
I would have never been looked at or linked to him in any capacity until he sent me those text messages, basically saying your secret's safe with me type of vibe. Like, what the fuck?
Well, and then also,
my god.
Yeah, him deleting it. I mean,
Definitely
heard of
setting
shit
you up.
before.
You can't delete text messages. Like that
Right.
is the fucking records are still out there. Like
Yeah.
you're just deleting it from your device.
Right.
So I told him straight up, don't call me for the next 3-4 days. I don't want to hear from you. If I want to talk to you, I'm gonna hit you up from a payphone. Like, don't you talk to me. Don't just stop. Like,
Yeah.
I already had this conversation with them. So listen, I'm just throwing this out there. If we ever get in some shit or anything ever goes down, don't text me. Don't fucking talk to
Oh
me.
yeah, for sure.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, how
yeah.
stupid could you be, though? To be honest.
No,
Like, what the
believe me,
fuck?
I was shocked because the dude's usually pretty smart, but he was a dumbass in this situation. Not gonna lie. So
Yeah.
that's that. That's the Sunny situation, and we'll see where that goes. But apparently, he's trying to frame a cop, and if he can pull it off, then cool. Because that cop that he's trying to frame is also, you know, a headache in some other areas for us. So we'll see what happens with that. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, well, let me ask you this: you think it's even gonna work? I mean, that's a fucking stretch, to be honest.
No, it's probably not gonna work. It's Sunny we're
Yeah.
talking about. He's gonna fumble it somehow.
Well,
There's
let
no
me
way.
ask. Okay, so but he got caught with 300 bud. Was it indoor or was it bushmeat?
It was indoor. It was not our strain though. It was like
Okay.
some other gang.
All
I'm
right.
not impressed about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and also, I mean, that's another gang's weed. 300 of it is not gonna, you know, that's 600 joints that aren't gonna hit the street, and that's less rep for them. So yeah, that's hey, perfect. Less rep for another gang.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah. So that's that. And the rep thing that you just told me, I'm very curious about. So we'll be paying attention to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
I don't.
great
If
way to
I
start the
if I
day.
do get arrested, I mean, like I said, I've never gonna. I got stopped for window tint. I mean, that's how hard these cops are going right now. So,
Yeah, last couple of days, it's like they all have like first class tickets in the fucking city, so there's a lot more of
Yeah.
them around. So we got to be a little bit more on our P's and Q's with the basic shit.
yeah. So I haven't been buying much lately, just because I've been, like I said, I've been pretty degen down to the docks. So I'm just trying to like adapt new routes and kind of always look over my shoulder. But I'm gonna be. I just actually unloaded some the other day, so I need to get another 450 soon.
Okay, you just let me know when you need it.